This is the tan of someone who just spent 14 days in Sydney and spent more than half of their savings.
I said bitch where?
Hi guys, it's me Lily and I'm back to give my opinion on shit that I have no business giving my opinion on. Happy Spotify Wrapped everyone. I got my Spotify Wrapped about 2 days ago and I just want to say I am coming out of the closet as a witch. I predicted mine perfectly. Run the tape, girls.
Almost the year, and I know Spotify Wrapped is coming out soon, and I'm just gonna say it right now. I know for a fact Lana is going to be number one on that list. Like, she always makes her way onto the list anyway. She's one of the big three for me. Number one is always going to be Nicki Minaj or Lana or Mac Miller. Like, there's no other way, right? But it's a Lana year. Yeah.
Ooh! Girl, you ate that.
I love a good, like, Nicki to get me hyped, to get me into a good mood. And it just, like, hasn't been one of those years. So I fear that she's either going to be like quite low on the top 5 list or not make it on there at all.
I'm just going to cut this crusty bitch off for a second and say that Nicki Minaj will be on my top 5. I know it. Like, I don't know what the fuck I was on about. I'm sensing Lana, Mac, and then Nicki.
Okay, maybe it wasn't perfect, but it was pretty fucking close. I mean, we've got Lana as number 1, Nicki is number 2, Mac is number 3, Charlie is number 4, and Chapel is number 5. And all I'm saying is, the signs were there. It was definitely a Charlie year, but most importantly, it was in fact a Lana year. And the top 3 still made it onto the podium, which means there's been a good balance this year. But it's not just Spotify Wrapped season, bitch, it's Grammy season. Now we know that the Grammys are a little bit cooked. We know this, we are aware of this, the girls are getting snubbed left, right and centre. Like, for real, look me in the eyes and tell me why Nicki Minaj has not won a Grammy. After all of these years, are you guys okay? So I'm here to basically shift the idea of how we view the entire music industry as a whole. And no, I'm not being dramatic. Basically, I'm putting the Grammys out of business. So this is the official ranking of what 2024 albums slayed the hardest. And I feel like the most accurate and professional way to do that is by playing Smash or Pass, of course. Okay, up first we have Eternal Sunshine by Ariana Grande. Smash. That's all there is. There's nothing else to it. Smash. I mean, this is a good fucking album. This is a good fucking album. Yeah, okay, I mean, it's not my favourite Ari album of all time, but it's got some pretty tough competition. I'm pretty sure 2014 Ari cannot be touched. Like, seriously, some of the songs on this album are just fucking ridiculous. The Boy Is Mine. It's quite literally illegal not to bop your head to that tune. That was one of my favourite songs of the year by far. And according to Spotify Wrapped, it was my 2nd most played song of the year. And I'm the one with the credentials, so smash. Look, I know I'm gonna cop some shit for this, but I don't fucking care. I am gonna smash the fuck out of TTPD, the Tortured Poets Department. And if you've got a problem with that, the door is there.
What's not clicking? What's not clicking? There's time.
I know you think it's overrated. I don't care. I know you think it's overplayed. I get it, but you're wrong. This album slaps. Like, if you haven't cried on the kitchen floor listening to So Long London, I don't think you have the credentials to speak on the matter. And I know we're all a little bit sick of Fortnite, like it's basically inescapable at this point. But the lyrics. The pen game. Yeah. That's skill. That is skill and that is a hit. It doesn't make you cool hating on Taylor Swift. You're just boring. The bitch A, I don't know what you want me to say. You aren't cool for shitting on Taylor Swift. Now, does it deserve Album of the Year? No, it doesn't. And that's okay. But it still slays, and that has to count for something. Smash. Up next, we have Hit Me Hard and Soft. Now, I feel like the Billy stans, the billionaires, I feel like they're gonna come for me a little bit with this one. But I just wasn't in love with this album. Look, I like Billie, I enjoy a lot of her music, but there just isn't room for her on this wall, if that makes sense. I just don't stan her. I can't really explain it, but I'm sure you guys get it. And I really only find myself returning to 2 songs on this album, Blue and Lunch. And don't get it twisted, Blue's a fucking banger. Like, if I want to sob uncontrollably, I'm putting the track on. And Lunch is for the girls who like to eat a little bit of lunch. So I have no choice but to stan that concept. Though, apart from that, no songs really stick out on the album for me. Skinny was cute. I mean, Birds of a Feather, I'm bored, I'm sick, I'm tired. I'm a little bit just like overhearing it. It sounded nice listening to it for the first time. I'm not crazy about any of the songs on the album except for Blue and Lunch. Even then, Lunch is a little bit overdone. I'm in between a rock and a hard place. I don't really know what to do here, guys. It's not like a smash, but I feel like a pass is a little bit too harsh. I don't know, maybe like a smash after 4 tequila shots? That's like kind of accurate. I'm not sure, maybe 5. Well, the stans are gonna hate this one. The stans are gonna come for me. Up next, we have Beyonce's country album, Cowboy Carter. I am nervous. Look, don't murder me, don't dox my family, don't kidnap my cat or anything, but I just wasn't that into it, okay? I don't know what you want me to say. It just wasn't for me, but it's definitely got some hits, okay? Look, I love Tyrant. Seven Carriages or whatever, it's okay. Look, I'm trying. Beehive, don't come for me. I love Beyonce. I like Beyonce. I love her music. Look. I just wasn't gagged. I'm sorry.
Let it out.
I love the concept. I love how she's so focused on breaking barriers for black women in music and stuff, and like not letting her image or like her race or anything like determine what music genre she gets put into, like the industry tries to do to people, especially people of color. But bitch, the album just didn't do it for me, okay? And that does not mean I'm a bad person. I just didn't love it. The one with Dolly Parton was cute. Why are we remastering Jolene though? Like, Jolene's iconic, and I hear people on Twitter saying that the Jolene that Beyonce did is way better than the OG, and I'm like, what are we smoking here, and is it crack? I love Beyonce, but Beehive, this just isn't for me. Please don't come and kill me in my sleep. Pass. Beehive, play nice. Sorry guys, I had to disappear for a moment because my camera died, and with that my soul died. I am so fucking tired. No one really talks about that post-holiday depression, that post-holiday reality check of going back to work and working your first day back. And, you know, just the level of suffering during and after that shift. I have whipped up a cocktail of sorts. No, this is not sewage water, this is a cocktail. I don't know if there's a specific definition for cocktail, but I would like to think it's just a mix of things, right? I thought I would try something new. I'm feeling adventurous. We are going to Sydney, I was going to say alone. It was meant to be alone. But as we know, it wasn't. We are going new places. We are doing new things. We are making new friends. We are drinking new drinks. We are fucking the same men from 2019. Alright. This is instant coffee. Immediately, you're throwing up. Immediately, 3 people have clicked off the video. I know how people feel about instant coffee. And all I have to say to that is, don't be a snob. So what, you think you're better than me? Instant coffee. Sugar-free lemonade. Soda water and lemon. For no particular reason. There was just some left over in my glass. Vodka. I'm onto something. It's not like a 10, and that's to be expected, but it's not fucking bad, okay? For someone who's got like, I almost said I've got no mixers in my house. I use soda water and lemonade. Sometimes I just lie for fun. But for someone who's got a lot of creativity flowing through their veins, this is fucking iconic and delicious. I have work at 9 tomorrow. Happy Friday. So as I was slaying, up next we have the woman of the hour, the girly of the moment, and the diva of the day, Miss Sabrina Carpenter. Now let me tell you, this has absolutely been her year. And I know for a fact my girl is gunning for Best New Artist, even though she's been pumping out hits for the last 10 years. Let's just say smash. Immediately, I'm sorry, the album had hits. Seriously, you can't go anywhere without hearing Sabrina Carpenter. Whether you like it or not, the bitch is everywhere. And it looks like she's here to stay. This album is just the epitome of pop. It's so fun and flirty. It's unserious. I love it. Not to kill the mood here, guys, we are going to be discussing Tyler's debut album. I just want to remind everyone that Tyler is a very new artist. She hasn't released an album before, I don't think. And, you know, she's very new to music, or at least mainstream music. She hasn't been in the industry for very long, and I just think she's still finding her sound. I don't know, every song off her new album just sounded the same to me. I see the potential, and I still love her, even though she pulled out of Listen Out like a day before. Now, why'd you have to do that? Flo, Millie, and Tyler dropping out of the festival that you flew to another state for is kind of criminal. I just don't find myself listening to any of the songs off this album. I see the vision, I see the potential, but it's a pass from me. Sorry, I'm trying to prepare myself for more disappointment. Dua Lipa. Dua Peep. The audacity of Dua Lipa or Dua Lipa's team or whoever it is, they need to figure their shit out, because who the fuck thought it was a bright idea to follow an album like Future Nostalgia with radical optimism? Hello? Like, the name is cute. Name-wise, they make sense together. That's about it. What the fuck? I mean, yeah, it's not bad. But Future Nostalgia? That was like earth-shattering levels of pop perfection, and then you give me something very average, very bland. I mean, there was a few hits. I kind of liked Houdini, if I'm honest with you. I kind of really gravitated towards the singles. Training Season was cute. That's about it. Although I do really love, like, Training Season. Okay, can I smash an album if I'm just really, like, into the singles that are on the album and then, like, don't really fuck with the rest of the album? Like, if the singles are that good, does it get a smash? They are bops though. Maybe like smash after like 3 strawberry daiquiris and 2 Jaeger bombs. And maybe 3 tequila shots. Let's get this clear. I am not a fake fan. I am aware that The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess was released in 2023, but if the Grammys can count it, so can I. Girl, yes. Girl, yes. Are you fucking kidding me? Hello, are you fucking kidding me? This album. This is an album. This is a fucking album. I love the visuals. I love the concept. I don't think there's a skip on the entire album. Even the songs that I don't play that much, I still don't skip them when they come on, okay? And I always end up liking them. So what is happening? What did she put in this album to make it so fucking good? Miss Chapel, you are a witch.
I don't wanna turn my ass, but you don't wanna turn that me.
This is a fucking pop album. This is how it's done. No notes.
That is amazing. Wow. Like, oh my God. The flavor, oh my God, it's so real. Like,
The hype is deserved. I really hope she takes home Best New Artist this year. Sorry, Sabrina, but this is a fucking album. Like, seriously, this is gonna be one of those albums we look back on in like 10 years and we're like, fuck, that was good music. The writing, the music videos, the performances, her voice, her aesthetic. I am obsessed with Chapel Roan, and it is because of this album. Thank you. Collectively, Thank you, Chapel. Smash, Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess, Morning, Noon and Night. I'm obsessed with this album. Smash. Honestly, guys, I wasn't too sure if I wanted to include Vultures 1 and 2 in this ranking because it's not really pop, it's not really relevant if I'm honest, but it felt right as someone who does actually enjoy Kanye's music. Like, I don't agree with everything he says, but his music, bitch, I'm a fan, and honestly, this album just made me depressed. But I usually love Ye's music, but I'm just gonna say it. Ever since he turned into an anti-Semitic nang-huffing flop, the music has not been hitting the same. Both Vultures 1 and 2 flopped. That's basically unheard of for a Kanye West album. I'm so sorry. Well, actually, I'm not. It's just bad. Carnival was catchy, like I get it, but most of the song is not listenable. But even then, I'm not gagged in the slightest. It's Kanye fucking West, man. The bar is high. I'm talking graduation. I'm talking high school dropout. Are you kidding me? I expected more. It's Kanye West and Ty Dolla $ign. And again, what the fuck is that? Random. Hello, let me just say random. Also, fuck off, mosquito. That bitch has been nibbling on me for the last half hour. Random as hell. Random as hell, man. He's got like one hit and it's so horny and 2017 vibes. Like, it's just like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Tell me. They're not being dramatic.
Is it really about your money or no? Oh no. Kind of a fucking banger. I did used to be obsessed with that song when I was like way too young to be obsessed with that song. But why the fuck would you team up with Ty Dolla $ign when you're Kanye fucking West? You don't need that shit. Maybe it's one of his friends and he just wanted to give him some promo, but like, Jesus. I know it's meant to be experimental and out of the box and all, but honestly, it's a hard pass. I can't. I'm really hoping Kanye sorts his shit out and gets better, but also drops better music. Like I said, Ty Dolla $ign has literally one hit. Be serious, Kanye. This is the kind of album that would try and roofie you and your friends on a Friday night. Pass. Up next we have Brat, the remix album. Also known as Brat, but it's completely different, but also still Brat. I think I got that right. Can you tell what I'm doing here? She ate. I'm sorry. Like, I love when a remix is actually a remix and it's not just a rap verse on an already popular song. She completely reworked every single song on that album. Yeah, she ate. For that alone, I have to smash. But girl, some of these remixes. Are you actually fucking kidding me right now? Fuck. You wanna guess the color of my underwear? I'm seeing that shit live in 2 months. Thank goodness. Also, I'm just putting this here right now. If Charlie cancels in February, I'm never going to another Australian festival again. I am sick of the blue balls.
You wanna guess the color of my booty hole?
I don't need the whiplash. I really don't.
Pee down my throat, nigga, give me that go.
How cute are these sunnies? They're so Britney. They're so Britney juicy tracksuit vibes. Yeah, Guess is a bop. Von Dutch with Addison Rae. Girl, so confusing. Featuring Lord.
Hey girl, you walk like a bitch. When I was 10, someone said that, and it's just self-defense until you're...
You know, she didn't have to grace us with that. She really did not have to grace us with that. It's too much. We don't deserve it. I don't think we do. Talk with Australian icon Troye Sivan, who I saw live 3 weeks ago. Be so serious. It's too much. You're lying if you say you don't love this album. It obviously isn't as good as the OG album, but that's to be expected. I feel like I've never seen a remix album that's as good as the original album. The originals always hit the hardest, but this was a fucking amazing album and one of the best remix albums I've ever seen. Smash. Undeniable. Right off the bat, we're gonna smash. She ate this up. Some of the features were a little bit random, but I understand she's trying to cater to every individual listener. I saw people loving some of the artists that I wasn't familiar with. I mean, like the young lean of it all, it was kind of a lot for me, but like the Billy, the Ariana, the Lord, the Troy, all of the above. It's fucking iconic. Alright guys, it's happening. The final album I will be judging, and the best, the most iconic album of 2024 goes to...
Wait, let me take that again.
I got this really adorable artificial plant in a disco ball pot. So let me take that again. From the top. The award for the best, the most iconic album of 2024 goes to Charli XCX for Brat. My gift to you, Charli. Please accept. I stan you. It is my life's mission to smoke a cigarette with Charli XCX. Nothing further on the matter, period. Bitch, it's just so fucking good. It's perfect. No skips. The visuals. The music videos. The aesthetic, the vibe. It's the whole fucking package. This has been a Charli year. And guess what? It's December and I'm Australian. Brat Summer is just getting started, bitch. And the lore behind this album, like what the fuck do you mean Charli and Lord worked it out on the remix? What the fuck? Mean Girls, Guess, Talk, Club Classics, 360, 365, Von Dutch. Bitch, it just keeps going. Apple. Everything is Romantic. Honestly, that is such an underrated song. It's probably one of my favorites off the album. It just never ends. The hits just keep coming. Ah, she's so iconic. It's her year. The album Brat and the whole concept defines the year 2024 for me. And if this bitch does not take home at least one Grammy, if Charli is not getting album of the year, what the fuck are we doing here? The whole world was having a Brat Summer, and you can't deny that. Everyone loves Charli, and if they don't, they've got problems, and they should. Everyone should love Charli. That was an iconic album. And honestly, my favorite album to be released in a long time. It truly has no skips. If Charli doesn't take home album of the year, we ride at dawn, and that is all I'm saying. This is just booked an Uber to Brat's house at 3 AM after a whole day of sexting. Levels of smash. This is ultimate shaggery. Consider me gagged. Consider me impressed. I am praising, I am bowing down to Charli XCX. Brat ran the fucking year, bitch. There we go. Brat is the official best album of 2024. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you liked this video, like the video. If you didn't like this video, get fucked. Charli slays. Goodbye.